Hello, Brett Campbell here, founder and creator of the 10X Achievement Academy. And today I want to talk to you about a topic that I would go on record to say every single person suffers from this particular, we won't call it a disease, but it's certainly something that inhibits many people from living a fulfilled existence, and it's the topic of confidence and how you can generate more confidence, because you can generate more confidence. By the end of this video, I hope that you could take away some key concepts that you can look to implement into your life that's going to give you a far greater quality of life, because all of a sudden you've just exuding this new sense of confidence. And I want to take you through 4 things that I believe you can look at that will really help you with your current level of confidence. And I just want to ask you the question, first of all, what would you do if you had a next level of confidence? Like what sort of things would you currently be doing that you're not doing right now? Right? What sort of new tasks would you take up? What sort of new people would you go and meet? You know, what would you do? Think about that for a moment, because without knowing what you would do with your new sense of confidence, what's the point of having it, right? So I want to start with clarity. Clarity is something that if you do not have any clarity, or you don't have any idea about a certain situation, of course you're not going to be exuding a lot of confidence, right? It's like putting me into a spaceship and saying, Brett, you're gonna get this up to the moon. I'm like, whoa, hold on a minute. I need to get clear on a few things here, right? First of all, I don't even have a spaceship license. I don't even know if you have those things, but I don't have a spaceship license. How am I gonna get up to the moon? So I need to get clear. And the things you need to do to get clear is you need to ask yourself, what do I need to learn? Like, what is it that I'm currently lacking? So I'd need to go and get the space manual and start learning what those trillions of buttons there do, right? I know, silly example, but you get where I'm coming from here. It's what do you need to learn? Who do you need to ask? Who do you need to reach out to find out and get a little bit more clarity? It may even just be putting up your hand and saying, excuse me, I have a question about this. Right, in society, you know, back when I was at school, I used to throw my hand up. If I didn't understand something, I just said, excuse me, what does this mean? You know, a lot of people would never put their hands up because they felt embarrassed, or they didn't want to be looked down upon or look like a tool. You know, I didn't care what I looked like. I just wanted to learn. So ask yourself, what do you need to learn? Who do you need to reach out to? Or simply throw your hand up and ask a question. What is that? The second component we want to look at is competency. So competency is once you start to learn a skill, right? So to gain fulfilled and 10x confidence, you need to be competent in certain areas. So again, if we go back to the space, me heading off to the moon, I need to be competent in the areas. I need to be competent on going, you know what, yep, I can do this. I can sit in there, I know where to start, I know the start button, I know the thruster button. It's probably a lever, it's not a button, but I am getting competency in that particular area. Think about when you were ever first started to tie your shoes, right? First step is clarity, right? You need to know, okay, oh, that's right, I need to form a bit of a loop here. The next step's competency. So you need to start practicing the skill. So now I'm sure you could tie your shoelaces without even looking, right? But when you first started, it was like loop here around, and I mean, there was even songs to teach you how to tie your shoes, right? And so you need to look at the competency level that you're getting, and it all comes down to learning and giving yourself time to learn the skill. So don't expect to be confident in something if you've not taken the time out to become competent in that particular area. The third component we want to look at is courage. So courage is your quality of mind and spirit to take on something that may currently seem difficult to you. So it's about that internal. This is more of an internal, okay, I've got the courage to do this. You know, it doesn't matter if you fail, you're going to step back up and you're going to continue and continue and continue until you get this thing, until you become more competent in that particular area. Which then leads to the fourth component is commitment. The only question you really need to ask yourself is, how bad do you really want this? Right? How bad do you really want this? Take yourself back to a time in your life where you've just excelled at something. Probably the reason why you excelled at it is you really wanted it. You really wanted to excel. Right? It's just that innate ability. When you'll know within inside yourself, there's something right now that you can do. Let's say tying your shoes. Go back to that. You didn't want to be that 10-year-old kid who couldn't tie their shoes, right? You were committed to this task. You were committed to, I'm learning this thing because I don't want to be that kid who walks around with his shoelaces undone and trips over and hurt myself. You want to be committed to the task. So let's just quickly recap there. You need to look at clarity. So you need to get clear. Okay, what do you need to learn? Who do you need to reach out to? What questions do I need to ask? Then you need to get competent, which you need to learn the skill. Right? You need to learn the skill. And if we use the example here of health and fitness and getting confidence within yourself to be the real you, which generally is probably one of the biggest areas of lacking of confidence. And being in the health and fitness space myself and having over 17,000 ladies in a private VIP group that we have, where we educate and motivate, along with my wife Emily Campbell, where we help these ladies on their journey. The biggest thing that I see that most people are lacking in that space is the confidence to be themselves. So you go, okay, well, how does competency fall into that arena, right? Well, firstly, you need to become more competent in yourself, your own actions, and of course your beliefs, okay? Competency is not just about, I'm going to practice tying my shoes. You need to become competent in practicing feeling your own self-worth. You know, looking yourself, go in the mirror and go, you know what, this is me, this is who I currently am, this is where I'm currently at, and I'm going to do X, Y, Z to move forward to wherever it is that you want to be, right? And that's that internal courage. So the third step is using your quality of mind and your spirit to be able to go, you know what, I may not be in the best shape right now. I may not be. And you know what, most people aren't. The reality is most people aren't. And you're probably going to get to a level where you'll never be happy anyway, like most people. So it's just that courage to go, you know what? Currently right now I'm in a pretty shitty space, right? I'm not happy with the way I look. I don't feel very energetic. But you need the courage to go, you know what? I know what's on the other side of that fence, and I'm going to do what I need to do to get to that other side. And that's where the fourth component of commitment comes in. How bad do you really want this? You know, don't sit and complain while you're sitting on the couch eating a bag of chips going, oh man, this just ain't fair. You know, I'm big boned on this. None of that's true. It just means that you're not committed enough. It just really means you do not want it bad enough. Okay. So I really hope those four components there can at least help open up your mind to how you can start gaining more confidence and how you can start practically going about it in a step-by-step fashion in your life. Okay. So firstly, understand what it is you need to learn. Who do you need to reach out to? Start learning the skill. Practice, okay? If you're not confident in the gym, get in there and be competent and start learning how to do these machines. It's a bit more like aerobics, isn't it? Anyway, become confident, learn the skill, become better at it. And courage, well, you know what that's all about is, can you face the adversity when the cards are stacked against you, okay? Do you have enough courage? Do you have enough internal power to go, you know what? This is difficult right now. This is hard. Yeah, I've just done a really good weight session and my body's aching. Why am I doing this? I'm never going to do it again. But you go, no, hold on a second. Courage. Where's that courage coming from? I have the courage to be able to take what I need to do to go where I need to go to achieve this because you have the commitment. Commitment is going to get you there no matter what. I don't care if you suck at something right now. Okay, I don't care if you suck at something right now. If you still can't tie your shoes, get back to the clarity and find out who do I need to teach me how to tie my shoes. Okay, so I'm rambling on here, but I really hope that has some impact for you and you could take a couple of these messages away. So go out there, be confident, okay? Be confident. You are you. Right? You are you. Be proud of that. So many people walk around there feeling ashamed of who they are. No, be you. Look at me. I'm bloody standing here and, well, actually sitting here. I'm sitting on a chair. I mean, I'm just being me. Right? I'm still rambling on a little bit here, but the reality is, you know what? I don't care. I'm doing what I'm doing. This is my mission in life. This is what I want to do. I want to get a message out there. And if you're still watching, then look, I applaud you because you are about to take these steps and go on to the next level of confidence. Okay? Because confidence is not always about being right. Confidence is just about being confident in your own quality, your own belief, your own level of experience. Okay? because there's always going to be someone out there who's possibly better than you at it, unless you're Michael Phelps. You know, it'd be hard to find a better swimmer than him. But the reality is there's always going to be someone out there better. Stop comparing yourself to others and start feeling more confident within yourself. Okay, so this is Brett Campbell signing off. Until next time, go out there, live with intention, love with passion, and never give up on your dreams.